Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be checking out ATEEZ, a highly recommended group that's been in my comment section, so I'm looking forward to checking them out. Guys, if you're new here, I'm a communication skills coach, and on this channel I react to all different types of people's conversations, interviews, and presentations. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 50K by the end of the year, so I need your help. Without further ado, let's check these guys out. I've heard a lot about them, but aside from that, this is my very first reaction. We're gonna be checking out a song association game, so this should be interesting and fun. So let's get started.
Hi, I'm Hongjun.
Hello, I'm Seonghwa.
Hello, I'm Sai. I'm Yuno.
I'm Uyong.
I'm Myosang.
I'm Jongho. Yeah, we are ATEEZ.
Okay, so it's not ATEEZ, it's ATEEZ, it sounds like. Interesting.
We are going to play a game of song association with L.
Wow. Before we get into the game, please be sure to check out our new EP, Zero Fever Part 2.
Yeah!
The guy in the middle there, sitting in the middle, what's his name? Is that Son? Guy looks like an NFL linebacker. But I will say, overall as a group, my very, very first impression is that they have actually quite a lot of charisma. You know, even this dude on the right, who I have it paused on right now, what's his name? Hongjun? He seems like he's got some good charisma about him.
자신 있습니다.
Yeah, we can do everything!
아마 약간 해봐야 알 것 같은데
멤버들도 다 잘할 것 같아요, 이게.
아마 저희 멤버들 노래 많이 들으니까
맞아요.
이런 것도 잘하지 않을까. 자신감을 가지면 나쁠 건 없으니까요.
Cool. So if someone can say, hey, I feel really confident, but if we sense that their body language and tone isn't matching up with their words, we're more inclined to believe their body language and tone. But just off first impression, seeing Jongho speak, it looks like his words match up with his body language and tone. He does genuinely seem like a confident guy. He presents himself confidently off the bat.
There's nothing holding me back. Oh, baby, shaking. Yeah. 첫 번째 문제는 가벼운데요? 너무 가벼워. 좀 young blood. They want me. 네, 오케이. 살짝.
They seem to have a lot of confidence, a lot of the guys, especially the guys down in the middle there. They don't seem to have any sort of reservations about getting up and singing, and they've got a good energy as a group right off the bat. I like them a lot. The guy in the middle standing out to me, Uyong, he hasn't said much, but I feel like he's got a quieter charisma about him. Something about him, to me, screams Harry Styles, in the sense that Harry isn't always the loudest, but often we gravitate toward him because he's got a certain presence about him.
가사에도 많아요.
너무 많죠.
That's what we feel. 맞죠. 귀엽네요. 본인들하고 또 아니, 자, 이거 제대로 한번 불러주세요.
갑자기 차올랐어.
성아 씨 제대로 한번 좋습니다.
You saw Uyong looking over at Seonghwa there, kind of like getting him excited. They had a little banter going on. You know, they seem to all kind of like, a good sign of a good group dynamic is when you see the people in the group kind of looking at each other and engaging each other and touching each other and like egging each other on and joking around with each other. So you're seeing signs of that right away from these guys. Seonghwa, he's got a little bit of a quieter, shyer energy to him.
산. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. 좋네요. 잘한다. 산이가 살렸다.
Yeah!
큰일 날 뻔했다.
I saved it!
You know what's crazy as well, off first impressions? It's like there's a lot of potential leaders in this group. Sometimes you look at a group, you're like, yep, that dude's the leader. But in this group, it's like there's a lot of potential leaders. I can see, like, just from the beginning, I can see potential leadership qualities in all the guys sitting in the front row. So I like it. I like their energy. I like their charisma, this group. ATEEZ, definitely a charismatic group of young men.
이 문제 틀릴 뻔했어요. 나 진짜 보고만 있었어요.
And Ujung's got a cool style about him. He just seems relaxed and kind of real comfortable and cool in his own skin.
번번 타올라. 또 있나요?
Uyong a couple times, you know, giving props over there to Hongjun and acknowledging Seonghwa before. Like, he seems to be really engaged with the other guys in the group. You know, that's a sign of someone who's a little bit more personable or just comfortable around a group of people. And Uyong certainly showing signs of that here.
Dreams come true. Good. He's just a mini man. Dreams are loving in a team. Everywhere
dreams are everywhere. 가는 대로 가 my way.
We talk about confidence on this channel in these videos, and look at Son, the way he's sitting, the way he's presenting himself. He's taking up space, his shoulders are back, you know, he's open with his body language. He's really displaying signs that he's feeling confident.
꽃이 아름답다 해도 그대보단 아닌 걸 밤하늘에 뜬 저 별도 내 맘보단 아닌 걸 이런 가사인데 약간 팬분들에게 해주고 싶은 말이 담긴 사랑이 담긴
Yeah, Jungho certainly seems like he's got a quieter confidence about him as well. He seems quite wise. He seems like he has a lot to say, and he seems like he likes to share his thoughts and ideas. Like he's confident in that way. He seems mature in a way, Jungho. Like he's standing out to me too.
처음 듣기 시작했던 노래가 이제
Good songs.
제이슨 브라즈의 I Won't Give Up.
I won't give up on us even if the sky
내는 팝송을 좀 많이 듣게 돼요.
Yunho and Jungho, there's a difference between the two of them when they were singing. Like, you know, Jungho seemed a little more confident when he was going at the vocals, whereas Yunho seemed a little more reserved.
호텔 룸 들어가는 거 있잖아. 그 노래 Cause you know
Woo Young, man, Woo Young, time and time again, whenever one of the group members speaks, like he seems to be acknowledging them, either touching them or looking at them. Like again, he keeps doing that. To me, that shows his personability. I feel like he probably, just in terms of what it seems off first glance, is that he's able to connect well with the rest of the guys.
we can do in this hotel. 호텔룸. 맞아, 이거 하는 거야. 네이키드 맞아, 이 노래.
굉장히 일단 두 마디밖에 안 들었는데 굉장히 노래가 불순한데요?
Hung Jun's cool too, man. Hung Jun's got like a real sort of easiness about him. You know, he's outgoing. He's got a bright light to him. You know, he's just got like a positive energy, a positive, confident energy. Hung Jun. You know, I could see him taking the lead in a lot of situations too.
두 마디밖에 안 들었는데
A lot of these guys have no problem singing and expressing themselves. Real charismatic guys. We haven't heard a lot in the back from Yao Sung. He seems on the quieter side. It seems like they've kind of positioned, like I said, the quieter guys, the more reserved guys in the back.
멜로디가
그 크리스 브라운님
펄비
이 춤은 이거.
아니 아는 거야
이거.
Yeah, look at Woo Young trying to engage everyone, right? Like a sign of a good leader or a sign of a good communicator. I said this before, is someone who's like actively trying to engage different people in the conversation, right? You'll see that sometimes where there's a conversation and one person will be focused on just engaging one person in the conversation. You know, this goes for interviews, conversations, presentations. You know, as communicators, if we want to be more engaging and connect better with people, it's important to try to connect with all the people in the space.
Run around 잘한다
Really like Son's voice.
Run around 있어요 잘한다 너 잘해 가사를 잘 외워
이게 멜로디 가사.
I like these guys. I like the way they interact with each other. You heard Woo Young be like, "You're good. How are you this good?" And then you heard Hung Jun as well say to Son, "You know, this guy's really good at memorizing the lyrics." It's almost like they really know each other. They big each other up. They have each other's backs. They're each other's hype men. You know what I mean? Like they've got like a good positive energy to this group. They bring each other up. Jungho, I'm not sure about him. Like I like him, but he doesn't seem to be as much of a team guy. That's just my first impression. No hate on him. He doesn't seem to be as like involved with the team dynamic as much as like an Woo Young or a Son or a Hung Jun.
Shiny spell.
그렇죠 그것도 어쨌든 스펠링은
Yunho, he seems sweet. I like him. There's an honesty about his expressiveness, right? To me, I look at him, I'm like, he's relatable.
Do you remember 춤까지 완벽했어요
제가 좋아하는
잘한다
Yeah, Woo Young's a star, you know what I mean?
지현 선배님의 일본인 처음 Let's get it started Let's get it started 잘한다 갑자기 분발하네 그러니까요 지금 둘이서 지금 막빙이에요 지금 이대로 가면 사실 져요
Yeah, it's true. Woo Young's kind of picked up the pace as this interview's gone on. You see a little more energy and excitement come out of him, but it's natural, it's not forced. You know, he was just kind of relaxed and chilling at the beginning. Hung Joon kind of encouraging him. I feel like Hung Joon's got, you know, a good awareness about him too. He seems like there's little glimpses, like he seems to kind of know the guys and, you know, just have a good rapport with all the guys. And I like what he brings to the group, like I said before. Cool, BTS. That's awesome.
근데 이게 어렵다. 지금 우영이가 지금 아주 분발하면서 전에 산이가 분발했는데 내 문제 맞았거든요. 네.
Man, look how Son's sitting, right? Like Son's sitting like he's like the king of South Korea. Wooyoung loves the guys in his group. I keep going back to him, but he loves the guys in his group. Look at him, he's their biggest hype man. Man, that's a good leader. I'm not saying he's necessarily the leader, but that's a good leadership quality. Hype the people up in your group. You know what I mean? Bring them up. You know, just little things that he's doing and something we can incorporate into our own communication. Just pointing at them, smiling at people, giving them props, encouraging them, words of affirmation. Hey, you're doing great. That's awesome. You killed that. Looking at them in the eye. You know, all those little things to just make people feel good and better connect with them. You know what I mean? Again, the pointing. He's expressive with his gestures.
팀전이지만 제가 에이스를 맡게 되었습니다. 그래서 다음번에 또 하게 된다면 제가 가운데 앉아서 진행을 하도록 하겠습니다.
Hung Joon's got jokes. I like him.
You can now check out our latest EP, Shadow Fever Part 2 on all platforms.
What a fun group of guys, man. Like I said, I think the word that stands out for me is charisma. They've got a lot of charisma. Jung Ho, like, what's up with him? I'm curious to know a little bit more about him. He seems like he doesn't care to engage as much as other guys, maybe, but I'm sure he's a great guy. ATEEZ, they seem like a great group of guys. Guys, if you want to watch the uncut version of this video, my uncut reaction is on Patreon. All you have to do is click the link below. Other than that, I appreciate you tuning in. My name is Max. I will catch you soon. Peace.